I didn't get to unbox the first Moto 360 when it landed in our offices last year. I was away at IFA in Berlin, so that was handled by Joe Levi. Fortunately, Motorola's second-generation smartwatch comes in much the same packaging, so now I finally get to unbox it. I'm Michael Fisher with Pocketnow, and here's some early thoughts on the Moto 360 for 2015. Unlike its competitor Huawei, Motorola didn't necessarily strive to redefine the unboxing experience with its new smartwatch. But that doesn't mean it's skimped either. The plastic and cardboard container catches the eye with its cylindrical design, and it does a nice job of featuring the Moto 360 front and center, braced with packing material that also snugly accommodates a wall plug and an included wireless charging pedestal. Kudos to Moto for retaining this nice touch. Most of its competitors have stuck with far less imaginative chargers. But you didn't pop open the box to admire the accessories. This is the new Moto 360. And yes, it's a bit of a departure from the last-gen model, as we discussed in our show floor comparison from IFA 2015. The button's bigger, the screen is brighter, the back is glassier, and of course, dem lugs. As you can see, we went with the 46mm version. In retrospect, I'd probably have opted for the 42mm version just because I'm fresh off a week with the Huawei watch, and I tend to prefer a smaller smartwatch anyway. Also, we opted to keep our review device no frills and went with the leather band, but if I'd had to order it again, I'd have spent the $50 for the steel upgrade. Not that the leather is bad, it's Horween with a newer, firmer surface treatment. It's just that the leather calls attention to the lugs while the metal de-emphasizes them, and I prefer the latter. Anyway, firing up the watch prompts us to sync with our phone, in this case a OnePlus 2, but the watch will also work with iOS. We'll be testing it with the new iPhone next week. My favorite thing so far, the newer, bigger button at the 2 o'clock position. And not just because it's got a Motorola logo now. It's also got much improved travel and feedback. You can really feel it chunk into place when you press it, adding to the already sturdy feel of this beefy watch. It might be a few days before we're able to get back to this device, so here's some first impressions. The new Moto 360 looks big on the wrist, but it doesn't feel much different, if at all different, than the first edition. Android Wear works exactly as it does on any other Google smartwatch, and while there were a few hiccups here and there at first, I'm gonna chalk that up to the watch still syncing apps in the background, because it's been very smooth since. Yes, the flat tire is still here, but that means that the ambient light sensor is too, so you don't have to babysit the Moto 360's screen brightness setting. I continue to be disappointed in the decision to go with an LCD screen over an AMOLED panel, though. While the colors are on point, the always-on display just can't get as bright. Wi-Fi usage, iPhone syncing, heart rate monitoring, quick-release bands, and of course, battery life. That's just a handful of the stuff we're slated to cover in our Moto 360 second-generation review, coming, well, just as soon as we can get it to you. Stay tuned to Pocketnow.com, follow Pocketnow on the socials, follow me at Captain2Phones, that's Captain the number 2 phones, and let us know what you want us to cover in the full review by leaving a comment below. Till next time, this has been Michael Fisher. Stay classy, everybody. We'll see you next time.